Did you ever wonder how China can build roads, buildings, railway tracks, and infrastructure so quickly? Well, often we are told that since China has a trained workforce, they achieve lightning-fast speed. However, that's a half-truth. What if we say there is another secret behind the Chinese infrastructure revolution? Mammoth-sized machines that literally construct infrastructures automatically are the reason. But why does no other country have these machines that can be built in a blink of an eye? Welcome back to another exciting episode of our channel. Innovation World brings you China's innovation stories, projects, and growing influence in different parts of the world. If you are new to the channel and enjoy learning about fast-paced modernity, especially China's development and growing power, you will definitely find our videos intriguing. In this video, we will uncover the gigantic machines only China has that give it leverage to construct infrastructures within no time. Let's get started. China's infrastructure building equation is simple: labor, capital, raw materials, and exceptionally large machines. Even if countries can have labor, raw materials, and capital, getting the decisive building machines becomes a problem. However, to let you know how miraculous these machines are and how they allow China to construct so rapidly, you have to watch them. Number 1. SLG 900. Before we tell you what it is, let's first surprise you with an interesting fact. China builds 6,000 kilometers of road every year, and it has been doing so for the past decade. In other words, within 10 years, China has constructed 60,000 kilometers of road throughout the country, which is a world record. And this number also includes bridges as well, which take more time. No country has ever done so. Doing such a feat is practically impossible, even if the laborers work day and night. However, China has a groundbreaking machine that makes it possible. It's called the SLG 900, which is 300 feet long and designed and developed in China by Chinese engineers. Without carrying any bridge part, the machine weighs a staggering 580 tons. But what does SLG 900 do? Well, it builds bridges automatically, without requiring heavy cranes. All it needs to start working in the network of towers upon which the entire bridge should be constructed. The SLG 900 will carry the bridge segment and take them on the pylons, fitting them and repeating the process. One end walks on the pylon while the other stays on the freshly set bridge segment. Without requiring any other heavy machines and cable cranes, the SLG 900 can single-handedly take over the task and build over 760 bridges in its lifetime. With its 64 wheels that can walk in all directions, the SLG 900 becomes a troubleshooter because it can run at a speed of 5 kilometers per hour while carrying bridge segments. This, compared to cranes, is unbelievable. That's why China has been building bridges rapidly while the outside world lags. Everyone is still using cranes, which take more time and cost more money. But China is on another level of building bridges, thus dominating the arena forever. Before we continue further, tell us, are you loving the video? If yes, please like and share the video, and subscribe to our channel for more videos about China's development, power, and influence on the world. Let's continue now. Number 2. Kunlun. The Chinese Railway Construction Corporation developed Kunlun to assist in building railway lines on heights. Like the SLG 900, which builds bridges but walks on wheels, the Kunlun has supported pillars in the lower ground. These pillars carry the machine part, which then carries bridge segments. Mostly, the entire weight of the machine and the bridge segments are on the metal cables, making the scene breathtaking. For the first time, the Kunlun erected the 1,000-ton girdles of the Fuzhou-Xiamen Bridge, showcasing its potential in the building industry. After this, the Chinese Railway Construction Corporation added Kunlun to its most exceptional machine fleet. To see how fast the Kunlun construct bridges, you can compare the Fuzhou Bridge construction with the Golden Gate Bridge. It took 4 years to construct the 3-kilometer Golden Gate Bridge, while the Fuzhou Bridge just took 2 years, even if it is 5 times longer than the Golden Gate Bridge. Now you can tell the Kunlun is the secret weapon the Chinese Railway Construction Corporation has, which has given it eternal superiority. Number 3. Skyscraper building machine. How are the skyscrapers and apartments constructed in cities? Well, engineers, laborers, and heavy cranes have to work coherently for years to finally raise a building finally. What if we say China has a mammoth-sized automatic machine that erects buildings, reaching the top within a few months? Well, you might not believe that, but China really has developed what seems like a fictional machine. Engineers around the world have been brainstorming to build a machine that could erect buildings automatically. However, this remained just a concept, but in China, this was realized. That's why China builds half the skyscrapers in the world every year. China has developed a humongous skyscraper building machine that weighs a whopping 2,000 tons. After the foundations of the skyscraper have been laid, this machine mounts the building and starts erecting it until it reaches 500 meters in height. Yes, this 2,000-ton machine will be sitting at the top of the building, adding more floors. It's shocking that this machine can build one floor every 4 days, allowing China to erect skyscrapers within no time. That's why China has built megacities with hundreds of buildings today. According to experts, this machine can build skyscrapers in 20% less time than normal construction. The development of this machine took place at the Institute of Engineering and Technology in China, taking over 3 years to complete. Today, it is ready to go anywhere and erect skyscrapers within no time. The building process showcased by this machine is much like seeing a plant grow at its shoots. At the start, this machine is on the ground floor, and with construction and adding more floors, it reaches over 50-floor height. Once the construction is done, the machine has to be disassembled to take it down. Number 4, tunneling machine. Laying the groundwork of tunnels is perhaps the toughest job the engineers might want to choose. Not only are the conditions worse during the tunnel construction, but the drilling process itself is laborious, not for China. But this was not always the case. About 10 years ago, Europe was the undisputed leader in building tunneling machines. European countries would build and then export these machines all around the world. China needed them, but didn't always want to buy them from Europe. Rather, it had different plans. Therefore, China bought the tunneling machines from Europe, but only once. After buying, China reverse-engineered those machines and understood how and what they are made of. Teams of engineers were put on constructing tunneling machines of China's own. Hence, in 2019, China became the country exporting these tunneling machines it was once importing. The Chinese tunneling machines grind the material, sending them out while placing groundwork for the tunnels. But how are the Chinese tunneling machines different? Well, they can dig an unbelievable 10 kilometers of tunnel per day at $10 million per kilometer. However, the US-built tunneling machines are much slower and cost $50 million per kilometer of digging. One of the best tunneling machines used in China is the CR-Chi. It has a diameter of over 15 meters, being one of its kind, with a digging power of over 9,755 kilowatt and torque generation of 42,784 Newton meters. The CR-Chi becomes the most powerful tunneling machine. When a maximum potential is required, the CR-Chi can excavate 50 millimeters per minute, which is just exceptional. During tunneling, the CR-Chi also lays the tunneling walls, thus making the process quite easier. What do you think? Can the US beat China in the building race? Can the US ever develop gigantic road building and tunneling machines for which China has universities? Comment right below in the comment section. What if these building-making machines could be made automatic with AI technology as well? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing. Until the next video, stay tuned.